plant a lot of fruit trees in containers. I had no idea they would grow this fast, let alone start producing. I have so many fruit trees, and I'm going to work on this section today. While I work, I'll tell you what fruit tree is in which container. My name is Mary if you're new here, and this is our container garden where we grow a lot of vegetables and so much fruit trees. It's amazing in containers. I have fruit trees outside of containers in the rocks as well, but most of my fruit trees in the container garden are in containers. So I'm going to work on this mess, give them space and put the smaller containers in between. So that's what we're gonna do. If you've been following my journey, you know I am cleaning the garden presently. I skipped over a section because I have to deal with these fruit trees. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, you're so very welcome in our garden. Thank you so much for becoming a part of the Farming on the Rocks family. We appreciate you guys. All right, let's get to work. So I'm gonna take off all of the little containers first, and then we can space out the trees, and I'll go into details what tree is what. So exciting. See how messy it look now? Give me a couple minutes. You're gonna see the difference. Total transformation. Right, so I'm gonna put the small containers on the ground. All of these containers are going to be cleaned and replenished with fresh soil, which we already purchased. Ah, I need to cut away some of these. This can be used for tea. Save that. I'm going to try and cut out the top of this papaya. You might not be able to see it now. But for those of you who have been here, you know this papaya tree produces a crazy amount of papayas. It's putting on branches now. Let me show you. Right here. So these branches, they will produce papayas. So I'm going to ask Steve to chop out the top of the tree so that these branches can give us some papayas. Look at this. This papaya tree cannot stay in this little container. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet. All right. So these are all fruit trees. I need to clean up in here. All right. I think I should put this tree. This is a this right here, this is a, what was it again? A coolie plum. This is a coolie plum tree, and it has grown the biggest out of all of the trees. Can't wait for this to produce. I don't know if it's because it is so crowded why it has not started producing, but the June plum has. This is one of my favorite little plums to eat. And so let me just clean it out. I'm going to put it to the end, seeing that it is the biggest one, so nothing can crowd it out. It is doing fantastic. It's unbelievable. Some of these trees I planted them and with the intention to move them to bigger containers like drums, but they are doing so well in the buckets. I'm not gonna bother them right now. Let me put this one to the end. Over there need to clean out though. I want to put it right here. So I have to clean out up this side. Oh, this container is a mess. Some of you warned me about this lignum vitae because it's so pretty. I don't want to take it out, but it is harboring whiteflies and caterpillars. So I might take your advice and get rid of it because I don't want any more pests than I have dealing with in the garden. I have enough. All right, let me get the plum around here. Right there. Now, this right here, I'm trying to do it in my head. So that is why I went silent. This is a star fruit. I'm going to put the star fruit right here for now. Hopefully, I'm going to try and keep the soursop off of it so it has enough space to grow. But those are going to be right there. Maybe the plum can go over some more. Yeah, should be able to. I need something. I'll be back. Then got a piece of block to catch up my bucket and over here. The grill dropped short. All right. Okay, good. All right. So this is the star fruit, and then in this one is a little. It's not rambutan. Why I keep forgetting it? Longan. This is a little longan. This is a family of the lychee. When I planted this, this was a little tiny thing with a couple of leaves, and now it is springing new leaves. So it is doing well also. Now this one I'm going to put right here, so it can. The thing is, when they're a little bit shaded out, they're forced to grow. So I'm going to force this one to grow. Put it right closer to these soursop plants. Not really shaded out, but it will have company. When they have company, they grow quicker. I'm gonna put it right to the front, right here. For now. For now, that is where that one is going to stay. It don't look too bad right here. And I'm going to continue fertilizing these. I've not fertilized them yet, but seeing that they're growing so fast, I'm going to fertilize them with manure or manure tea. Because the buckets are almost full, I'll probably use manure tea so it doesn't add volume, but it will get the nutrients. Next, this. All right, I'm going to show you that from that side. Now this one here, this is a blood orange. I'm going to put the blood orange right here. Should I? All right, to the front. So it has space to sprawl. It in the middle. As I'm going to put the containers in between them. So I'll plant like cool weather crops like lettuce and so in these containers going forward. Apart from two that already has turmeric. All right, so that one will go there. No. Right here in this other container, I'm trying to make it look a little bit uniform with the same color containers going around the perimeter. So this is a tamarind. This is one of my favorite things to eat with sugar. I don't like sugar, guys, but there's a thing called tamarind ball that we use this to make. It's just amazing. This plant is doing incredibly well in the bucket. I hope it continues. There's a lettuce in there and I'm gonna eat it while it is, well, I can allow it to mature. There's a lovely lettuce growing in there, but this tamarind plant is doing amazing. I think I can take this out because the turmeric is filling out this container, so I might not be able um to plant any more vining plants in here. So I'm going to use this elsewhere. So let me just put it over here temporarily. And I'll use this for either cucumber or bean. Let me prune off this citrus plant. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it will produce one day. So let me prune it off a little so it does not disturb my tamarind. Gosh, I can't wait for this to produce. Cannot wait. Guys, let me share a show of hands for those of you who love tamarind as well. I love tamarind. Just pick it from the plant and eat it. It's kind of difficult to tell when it's ready, but if you know, you know. All right. Now, I need to space out these ones on the back end. So these look nice and spacey. I'm going to put the small containers back in between them. But this look good. This look like we'll have them here for a year or more in the containers. Hopefully some of them can last their lifetime in buckets. Like my little dwarf. What is this again? Blood orange. Beautiful. There's lettuce in there too. Of course, we'll catch lettuce and pak choy and stuff like that in the containers with the fruit trees because they come quick. Now, right here we have the June plum, and the June plum is currently producing, as you can see. So I'm going to prune off this plant a little more from over it. So it will do well. Now I need to space out the ones in the middle. I have three in there. The mango, I can put the mango right here. Think I should be able to put the mango right here. This is a Julie mango. I don't want it to be shaded out at all. All right, so we have to share the space, right? So don't feel any way that I'm cutting off too much of you this morning. But we have to share the space. We love Julie Mango too, right, guys? One of our favorites. A lot of us share that that favorite mango, Julie, and it's because it's so soft and juicy and has nothing to stick up in our teeth. All right, so this has no interference right here, no. So this should do well. And this is a dwarf variety, so it will produce in the bucket. I've seen it produce in buckets, so I'm going to take care of it and see how well it does in this bucket. But it should do well. Now this is a custard apple, one that I am sure will produce in containers as well. This is a custard apple. This is a family of the sweet sap. We have so many sweet saps producing now in the garden. We're so pleased. I think this should be okay right here. I just need to give this one some space. This, hold on. I think I need to take off some of these plum leaves. This is a OTET apple that has been doing so well. I don't even know if I should have these two plants together because they're both growing so fast. Bring it a little here. They are both growing so fast. Let me put the plum over somewhere. All right. So we literally have the middle empty. The middle is empty basically. So that's where I'm going to put the little containers. So the big trees are on the perimeter, so they're not shading out each other. Some of the containers, they need to be straightened up a bit, but I'm going to clean out these small ones and put them up and then straighten them up a bit. This is turmeric filled with all sort of weeds. I'm gonna put these two turmeric containers to the back between the outer eaty apple and the custard apple. This first one. Let me just rest them up here and then climb up. Where's the other turmeric? Right here. There's ginger. Look like ginger. I don't even remember. This ginger is not turmeric. It's ginger in them, guys. Which one of you saw that I was making a mistake? It is ginger. Definitely not turmeric. They need to be molded up. This year, I intend to show you more of the work in the garden. Last year, I showed you most of the harvesting. So this year, I'm going to show you what I have to do to harvest those lovely veggies and fruits from the garden. So I am intentional in what I'm doing this year. I need to share the journey and not just the destination. All right, now for my lettuce and stuff, my containers for my lettuce and stuff, those quick crops. Weeds, weeds, weeds. I am telling you, these weeds don't give me a break. None. You would think because I am on the rocks, I wouldn't have that problem, right? Another guest coming. All right, one more can fit in the middle right there. So, strawberry. I'm going to put some manure in here and plump up these. They're kind of yellow. Well, they're really yellow. Okay. And I think I'm going to put the two strawberry to the front. I have to try and be uniform. Another one. My recycled water bottles. Put them together right there. Right. And then the next strawberry here, where it can get a little bit of shade. Where is it? Right here. This need to prune up and thing. Take out some of the suckers. And it is producing. Interesting. Alright. Can I fit 3 back there? A 4? I don't think so. I have 4 containers left. They were all on there, so they should fit, right? One more. I have to adjust up this June plum just a little notch. Just a notch. And then adjust up the mango just a little. Just a little. I don't want anything shading out anything. Alright. That should be good. Chinese yam coming up. I'm going to put a stick in there to get it up out of there. Alright. Awesome. Now the next one should be able to fit here. But guys, it has a papaya in there. What should I do? Experiment and see if it will produce in there. As this pan is kind of shallow. This is shallow. But I'm gonna let it be for now. If it looks as though it's not amounting to anything, then I'll take it out. But why not experiment? Gardening is experiment. Trial and failures. Let's see if it will do anything in there. Add it to the collection of fruit trees here. Right? Let's see. Can it fit? Hold on. So, let's see if it will do anything in there. Strangest things happens here at Farming on the Rocks. You never know. It might just produce. Catch it up a bit. Straighten it up. Might just produce, you never know. All right. So it's not looking too bad. It's already looking good. And the fruit trees, they all have their space. So that is good. That literally took me the entire morning to do. And I have one more back here. I'll do another day for you so I can go through the individual fruit trees. So you know exactly what we have growing in containers. As you usually ask me, Mary, what fruit trees can you grow in containers? I'm doing this for two reasons: to ensure they have space and to ensure you know what I am growing in containers and what produce. Some of them aren't producing yet, but as soon as they do, you will know. So you're able to get yourself your own fruit trees to plant in containers as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for the overwhelming support over the couple of years that I've been here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. For those of you just subscribing, just seeing the channel, welcome. You missed quite a few videos. Go back and check out my playlist of planting and seeds and pest control. It's all there, guys. Harvesting, how can I forget? And yeah, get some inspiration. So this is how right here is looking now. And I'll definitely keep you posted as to how these fruit trees perform in the future. All right, guys, please remember to like and leave your comments. Please remember to share the videos, guys. And if you've not already subscribed, please remember to press the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. All right, guys, thank you. And see you. I probably do the part two the fruit trees tomorrow or sometime soon, so this one doesn't get lost. All right, guys, take care.